Hey, Paul Kim here, and in this video, I'm going to go over the factors that's going to hopefully help you decide whether to use Skool or HighLevel's GoKollab in building out your community. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so this is live as I'm setting up the one-day challenge that's going to happen tomorrow. I thought I'll record this because one of the things that I want to try to accomplish with the one-day challenge is to try to create a community. I think at the end of the day, people are looking for transformation and they're looking for community. And so I'm doing this video to really compare HighLevel's community and Skool. And so when I created this community back about a year ago, right, I really did not like, it had some limitations. And this is to show you that how HighLevel is transforming this industry at the level of progress they're making in each of the features. For example, community. I think that Skool, there's certain things about Skool which I like. It's very simple to use, right? So if you're just trying to create a simple community, Skool's the way to go. And so I went in that direction initially after coming back from the Level Up event, that I'm going to go and create the Skool community. But as I dug in a little bit and I said, let me check out how HighLevel's community has transformed, or did they make any progress? And they made some huge progress. One of them was about 12 months ago, which is when I created this community right here. You couldn't change the URL. You had limitations in the ability to change the name of the group. And so when I went in here, okay, let's see if I can do this. And when I went in here, as you can see, I started this. And if I go into the community, I can see that I now have the ability to change the name of the group because I wanted to change it from HighLevel Voyage to Freedom. This is something that I truly believe it's the core of what I'm trying to accomplish is freedom. And now that I have the ability to change it, and then I also see something new here, which is newsletter. And so I think that this is probably a better way to go in terms of and then the second thing also, so first thing is the level of progress they're making, and I think they're going to make further improvements to this platform, the community platform. Okay. And then the second is, of course, pricing. Now, pricing wise, like if you're just creating a community independently, so let me just pull up Skool and see if I have Skool. I started creating it, and as you can see, I have 7 members. And so I hate to tell these people to move over to the collab, which is HighLevel's community. Pricing wise, right, I was thinking like, am I willing to pay the additional $97? I can probably easily make that up with just one person that joins my paid community if I decide later on to create one. However, right, if I already have and utilizing a subscription with HighLevel already, why pay for something when it could be equivalent or even better? And then the other thing that I really notice is that in Skool, right, in order for me to use any of the connection in terms of if somebody signs up to my community and I need to add them to my CRM or to my HighLevel account, to potentially email them and things like that, Zapier is an additional cost, right? And so if you have a lot of zaps going through. Let's just say let's say hypothetically, like I'm doing, I don't know how many people are going to be coming in, but they're going to be, like, if you click on this right here for Zapier, right, there's triggers for different things. So these zaps or tasks, they call it, is going to start adding up, and the cost for Zapier adds up, and can end up to be more than $30 plus. I know some clients are paying like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for Zapier. And so if I already have it here with HighLevel, there's no need for me to pay the extra cost, right? That's the cost, the cost wise. And then, and the last thing that I want to mention about usability in terms of user interface, when I used it about 12 months ago, I thought it was a little cumbersome, just because I was trying to navigate it through the website, and it was just, I just had a little bit of difficult time trying to set it up. And I think it had to do with the fact that it was very early in the stage, and so they've made the platform a lot easier. And then also with the phone app, I'm trying to look for my phone here. The phone app makes it easier so that you can have it on the phone. The app is GoKollab. And so as long as you show and provide to your community members access to it, I think that I'm going to go and, ultimately, if I had to make the choice, those are the three key factors. Okay. And lastly, with regard to GoKollab, I think in regards to community wise, I think the fact that if you look at GoKollab, you got Tony Robbins and Dean, these two right here, they're going to be on this platform. And the fact that they're going to be pushing this platform, I mean, that says it all, right? This is going to, I think, grow. And I think just like how, if you look at ClickFunnels or any of the platforms out there, Kajabi, and competing with HighLevel, I think you just have to make the best choice. If you're just creating a community on it itself, I think Skool is very simple to use. But because of the way that I'm branding myself, I guess you could call it, with transform your income with AI and automation, the fact that I'm limited in automations using Skool is probably the way for me not to go, but rather for me to go and utilize GoKollab in conjunction with my HighLevel account. All right, so I hope this video was helpful in building your community. And of course, subscribe, and I hope you join me in my future videos and my future lives. All right. Thanks for watching. Okay. Bye.